I've bought a boat. I know nothing of the river. Any chance of a couple of tips?
Right. I've bought a boat. What do I do?
Well, first of all, you want to understand what you want the boat for, whether you want it for the river or whether you want it for the sea, and you need to be prepared for either one or the other or both. And the first thing you need is safety equipment on your boat. Safety equipment meaning life jackets, fire extinguisher, ship-to-shore radio, and your telephone helps as well.
Well, my mate, he's bought his boat. That's 20 grand, so I understand why he buys all the life jackets and stuff. But mine's only 500-600 quid. I can't see the point of buying loads of life jackets because my boat just ain't worth the money.
But what's a life worth? You're responsible for everybody on board that boat. If anything goes wrong, it's down to you. You could get locked up for that if somebody gets injured or possibly even dies. Life on board is down to you at the end of the day, and if you don't supply the right equipment, then that boat shouldn't be going out in the river or out to sea.
Reserve engines then. They say I need a reserve engine to go in the back of mine. It's a nice 15 horsepower. Do I really need another motor on the back?
Well, it's belt and braces, isn't it? You know, if you want to go out in an area where you can't get rescued from easily, I would suggest, yes, you have a second engine on there, but one that's reliable. It doesn't have to be powerful, just a 4-horse, 5-horse on a small boat. Yeah, that would be fine. I mean, but you know, it's not a necessity. Hopefully your engine's in good order and it's not going to let you down.
Right, well, I've never been down a river, so what's all these buoys and stuff, and how fast, what am I meant to do then?
Well, the buoys in the river are a way of marking the channel in the river. And when we get down to see one of them, I'll explain more about them. Until you see them, you won't understand, so we'll leave that for a little while.
Right, so how fast do I go, and what do I do if another boat's come? What am I meant to do when I'm on there?
The legal limit on the river for speed is 8 knots. When you're going past moored boats, or when boats are coming past you, or whatever it may be, it could be a kayak, it could be one of these paddle things, please slow down for them. I mean, they're not as stable as you are, so you know, the quicker you're going, the more chance they've got of falling in, and it's not funny if you fall in. It can be cold, it can be dangerous, and maybe you've come across a non-swimmer that's on one of these paddle boards. So, you know, just take it easy. But going past boats, very importantly, watch your wake. If you're making a wake, then slow down. I don't care if you're going past them at 2 knots, slow down. And I will be on your back if you do any more than is necessary when you're going past boats. Knots is a fast walking pace, and if you really wanted to take particular notice of your speed, there is an app on the telephone that you can put on that will tell you what speed you are doing in knots or miles per hour or kilometres. So, you know, there's all sorts of things you can use to assist you to understand what speed 8 knots is. But remember, when you're coming past any moored boats, it's not 8 knots, it is a case of watching your wake. moment we're going downriver, and as we go downriver you'll come across a red buoy. When you're going down the river, you keep the red buoys on your right hand side, which is starboard in our terms. Keep it on the right hand side. There's a reason that red buoy's there, and it's to point out that there's a danger beneath the surface, and you wouldn't want to hit that. Keep that buoy on the right hand side as you go past it. If you go on the other side, there's an underwater obstruction. You certainly wouldn't want to hit that. It can cause you many problems. But I'll tell you more about things as we get down the river. Now then, we're coming past more boats. So what do you do when you come past moored boats? You slow down. You make sure you're not making a wake, so that it doesn't damage your boat or the pontoons that they're moored against. And it keeps the people happy that own the boatyards, and that's what we want to do, because one day you might need them. Further along here, coming across a green buoy again. I shouldn't say again, the first green buoy. On the left hand side it should pass you. If you go on the right hand side you're going to go into a sandbank and some gravel in it as well, which will ruin your outboard